Hello students, in this session we will discuss about the resonance. In the previous classes we discussed about the RLC analysis. When RLC are connected series or parallel, what is the behavior and how the voltage and current will be varied with respect to the circuit parameters. Now we will discuss a resonance here. Here simply we will write the definition. Resonance is a condition. Resonance is a condition. Simply a condition. It is condition where reactance of the circuit is zero. Reactance of the circuit is zero. In the circuit consisting of the resistance as well as reactive elements, but practically reactance is zero. Or we can say another definition, that is resonance is a condition where impedance equal to only resistance. Or another definition is there, that is resonance is a condition where power factor of the circuit is unity. Power factor of the circuit is unity. That is power factor is cos pi. Cos pi equal to 1. These are the definitions of the resonance. So, resonance is possible when the circuit consisting of RLC elements. It consisting of the RLC elements. Here we have another definition is there, that is resonant frequency. Resonant frequency. Resonant frequency. Resonant frequency is frequency at which the circuit gets resonance condition. Resonance condition. Generally, the resonance frequency represents with F0 or FR. Both are same. F0 means resonance frequency. FR means resonance frequency. Generally, the resonance frequency for any circuit, it is simply represents with like this. That is, in order to have the resonance condition, so we will write the frequency here. F0 equal 1 by 2 pi root LC. 1 by 2 pi root LC. We will prove this by analyzing the more things about the resonance. Okay. Simply in RLC circuit, at which condition reactance is zero is known as resonance, or whenever the reactance is zero, automatically impedance value is nothing but the resistance. And whenever the resistance is consisting of the only resistance, the power factor is unity always. The definitions of the all belongs to resonance. Resonant frequency is frequency at which the circuit get the resonance condition is known as the resonant frequency. Generally, resonance is two types. One is series resonance, another one is parallel resonance. Now we will discuss the series resonance. Series resonance means simply series RLC circuit. It consisting of the series RLC circuit. Series RLC circuit. So already we discussed about the series RLC circuit. Once again we will draw about the series RLC circuit. This is the R, this is the L inductor, another one is the C, is the capacitor. RLC. So for example, it will get the resonance for some condition. For that, in order to understand the resonance, just write down what is the impedance of the circuit. Impedance is nothing but it's a combination of resistance as well as reactance. So impedance is nothing but this is the real part, these are the reactive parts or imaginary parts. For this value is J, this value is JXL and this value is minus JXC. So the J term is common, the remaining term is XL minus XC. What is resonance condition? At resonance, reactance will be 0. At resonance, what is the condition? Reactance is 0. Reactance means this term, complete term is 0. Just write down the term XL minus XC equal to 0. So we can write XL equal to XC here. From that, what is XL value? XL value is simply omega L and XC value equal to 1 by omega C. From this, so we can write it as omega square equal to 1 by LC. Omega equal to 1 by root LC. And wherever the resonance is there, the frequency, take it as omega naught. This is the omega naught. Okay. So what is the relation between the frequency and is the relation between the angular frequency and the frequency is omega naught. We can write it as 2 phi f naught equal to 1 by root LC. From that we can find out f naught equal to 1 by 2 phi root LC. This is the resonant frequency of the series RLC circuit. Series RLC circuit. Look at here, this is the series RLC circuit. Resonance where the reactance is 0. Reactance is 0. By using that condition, we are equating this term is 0. By doing this, we will get that. Okay, right. And at the series condition, we will draw a graph between the frequency and the reactance. Frequency and the reactance. Or we can draw the graph between the impedance versus the frequency. Impedance versus frequency. The graph is impedance versus frequency. So if we draw the graph between the impedance and frequency, the graph is like this. The graph is like this. So this is the impedance. Impedance means the frequency, assume that it starts from 0, it ends with infinity. We don't know. We have. By varying this frequency, we can find out this. So in order to write this, just use this formula. So if we write for this, just simply we will write like this. That is, generally the impedance is the curve is follows like this. The curve is follows like this. At some point it will become low value and it will become high. Here the frequency is known as the W0. Why? Where the impedance value is low. Where the impedance value is low means this part, there is no this part, only this part is available. At this part, then resonance condition will be occur. That value is this. And up to this part, this is at this area, generally we can divide it into two areas. This area, generally this area capacitive dominant, that means capacitive reactance is more than the inductive reactance, and this area inductive reactance is dominant than the capacitive reactance. Understand? Frequency starts from here. At somewhere, if you draw the graph between these, then you will get understand this. Understand? This is F naught. F naught means resonance frequency. The graph is follows like this. The graph is follows like this. If we write the impedance is varies like this by varying the frequency. If we draw the current, the current is like this. Current is always inversely proportional to the impedance. So we can remove this, and yes, and current will reach the maximum point here, and from this it will decrease. So this is the maximum point of current. Understand? This is the impedance, and this is the impedance. This curve is belongs to impedance curve, and this curve is belongs to current curve. So by varying the frequency, right? So this is about these things. Now we will write a term. We will understand a term. The term is called the quality factor. The term is called the quality factor. It is useful in doing our problems. The term name it as the quality factor. It is only available in the quality factor term is available in the only resonance condition. Quality factor is represents with Q. So for series condition, the quality factor is like this. That is voltage of inductance by voltage across the resistance, ORR. Voltage across capacitance by voltage across resistance. This is the quality factor formula. So if you modify this, the quality factor is like this. So what is formula for? So we can modify. We will take some. So if you take this, you can divide into two parts. Then we will write this. So VL formula. What is VL formula? I into XL. Generally, I into XL. What is I into R? Both are same. So I cancel. Remaining term is XL by R. So quality factor is, we can write omega L by R. This is the quality factor formula. And we have, if you take another thing, that is also by modifying like this, you will get 1 by omega CR is also quality factor formula. 1 by omega CR is also the quality factor formula. Okay. So this is about the series resonance. Simple thing, don't think too much about this. This is resonance at which reactance is 0. Series resonance means the all elements are connected in series. And simply the series resonant frequency formula is this, and it will follow the impedance versus frequency curve is like this. If you draw the graph between the impedance and the frequency, it is follows like this. And if you draw the quality factor is the term which will decide the quality of the circuit. The quality factor is voltage of one reactive element to voltage of one resistive element. That's why VL by VR or VC by VR. By modifying this, we will get quality factor equal omega L by R and 1 by omega CR. Okay. So this is about the resonance and the series resonance. Now we will discuss one problem regarding this series resonance. Okay, this is the problem regarding the series resonance. First, write down the given data. First, what is the resonant frequency of a series RLC circuit? So he is asking to find out the resonant frequency, and R equal 10 ohms and L equal 25 millihenry. L equal 25 millihenry and C equal to 100 microfarad. C equal 100 microfarad, and evaluate the quality factor also. Q naught or Q, both are same. So what is the formula for resonant frequency? Resonant frequency formula equal to 1 by 25 root LC. Just substitute. This is 1 by 25. L value is 25 milli. C value, what is C value? C value is 100 microfarad, just 100 micro. By solving this, we will get 100.71 hertz. This is the resonant frequency F naught, that is 100.71 hertz. Next is quality factor. Quality factor for series resonance is directly the formula is omega L by R. Omega L by R. So R, we have another formula, that is 1 by omega C R. Simply you have to remember, that is for series resonance the quality factor formula is voltage drop across inductive reactance by resistance, ORR. We have another term is there, voltage drop across capacitor by voltage drop across resistor. Right, just directly write this, that is omega L means 2 phi f, simply 2 into 5 into f means 50. If he doesn't give any, that is a 50 common frequency. L is 25 millihenry, and the R, what is the value of the R? R is 10. So by modifying this, you will get finally 1.58. Quality factor doesn't have any units because it is a ratio, omega L in ohms and R is also in ohms. That's why doesn't have any units. R, you will write like this also. Same formula. Omega means 2 into F by C. What is C value? 100 microfarad. And what is the R? R value is 10. So you will get same also. This is the problem by chance he is asking the exam like this model. Okay, this is so simply direct formula for F naught resonant frequency and for the Q naught quality factor formulas. Okay, F naught units are hertz, you know that, but quality factor doesn't have any units because it is a ratio. Why? Omega L units are ohms and resistive units are ohm. Both are cancelled. That's why quality factor doesn't have any units. Okay, so this is about the series resonance theory and series resonance and a problem. Now we will move on to the parallel resonance. So parallel resonance name itself RLCR, resistive, inductive, capacitive elements are connected in parallel or in parallel condition. Parallel. Okay, right. So first, better to connect. So our AC supply, and we have a resistor which is connected parallel with the inductor L, and it is connected parallel with the capacitor. Capacitor plates are both are same. Okay, resistor, inductor, capacitor. Now we have to understand what is parallel resonance. So in order to find out the impedance, these are parallelly connected. Whenever two resistors are parallelly connected, simply we can write like this. That is, so if two resistor, we have two resistors, 1 and 2, R1 and R2. R1 and R2. What is the total resistance? The total resistance we can write it as 1 by R equal to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2. This is the process we have to follow here. So in order to find out the total impedance, the impedance can be write it as 1 by Z equal to 1 by R plus 1 by J omega L plus 1 by 1 by J omega C, right? 1 by J omega C. So we can write like this, 1 by R. So generally we can give some names here simply, that is 1 by Z. 1 by Z we can write it as a admittance. So now you will understand the difference between admittance. Admittance is represents with Y, that is nothing but simply that is 1 by Z. Units are reverse of ohm, so the units are mho. And we have inductive susceptance and capacitive susceptance. Here inductive susceptance is like this. So we have another thing, inductive susceptance. Another thing is there, that is represents with BL. That inductive susceptance is represents with 1 by omega L. 1 by omega L. And we have capacitive, these also units are more simply reverse of ohms. And we have to represent another name, that is capacitive susceptance. Susceptance represents with BC, that is omega C, represents with omega C. Okay, so better to make it as a simply a minus, so that will be minus 1 by omega L, right? Right, like that, right? Now we will substitute all these values. This is also units of mho. So in susceptance is nothing but ratio of the reciprocal of the reactance. Understand? This is the reactance, reciprocal. This is the reactance and this is the reciprocal. So now substitute all these values. So directly we will get y equal to 1 by R, we can write 1 by R. Already you know that conductance equal represents with G, that is nothing but simply 1 by R. These also units are mho, right? Substitute all these things. So 1 by Z replace with Y, 1 by R replace with conductance G, and susceptance we can write like this, susceptance equal to BC minus BL, right? BC minus BL, right? Assembly. So here in parallel resonance, somewhat different. In parallel resonance, susceptance is 0. Susceptance is 0. Must be 0. That means BC susceptance, this value is susceptance, this value is 0. BC minus BL equal to 0. So now we can write BC equal to BL. What is BC there? BC there is same, omega C and omega L. But at resonance condition, this become naught. So by modifying this, we will get F naught finally 1 by 2 phi root LC. So that's why this is the same formula. This is the same formula for this. Understand? This is the same formula for this condition. Okay. So in series resonance, the condition at which reactance is 0, but in parallel resonance, the condition at which susceptance is 0. But in series and parallel resonance, both the cases, resonant frequency value is same, that is F naught equal to 1 by 2 pi root LC. F naught equal to 1 by 2 pi root LC only. Now we will look at the quality factor. To make some space, I am clearing here. I think you know this, the relation. That's why I am removing here. So now, yes. Now we require again quality factor. So for that I am creating some space. Yes. So for parallel resonance quality factor, so for that, in case of series resonance, that is the ratio between voltage across reactance to voltage across resistance. Here it is a parallel means the current division is possible here, but in case of series we have voltage division is possible. That's why here the quality factor is voltage across inductive element by current across inductive element by current across resistive elements, same as current across capacitive element by current across this segment. So if you modify this, you will get like this, that is simply omega L. In that you will get omega L by R. Here you will get R by omega L, and here there omega CR, but here you will get omega CR. How we will get? Just simply, what is I? V by omega L. This is V by R. By modifying this, you will get R by omega L. What about IC? IC means V into omega C. IR equal V by R, then RC. This is about the quality factors of the parallel resonance. But quality factors is reciprocal compared with the series resonance. Okay, that is the difference between the series resonance and parallel resonance. But the resonant frequency is same. There is no change in resonant frequency. But quality factor, the difference is at the only quality factors. The reciprocal of the quality factors of the series will give the parallel resonance quality factors. Okay, that is the condition you have to remember. Remaining is same here. Okay, right. This is about the parallel resonance. Simply parallel resonance is, in order to understand the parallel resonance, just you understand admittance, nothing but 1 by impedance. Conductance, nothing but the 1 by R. Inductive susceptance is nothing but 1 by reactance, and capacitive susceptance 1 by capacitive reactance. Then in parallel resonance, susceptance must be 0. That's why I am using that statement. By doing this again, F naught is same as the series resonance, and quality factor is there voltage ratios, here current ratios. Current ratio of inductive element by current ratio of resistance. Current of the capacitive to current of the resistance. Then these are the formulas. Okay. Now we will look into one problem. Then you will clearly understand where is the difference. Here given data. Just write down the given data. just given data. In this given data, the resonance frequency of the parallel RLC circuit, he mentioned already, this is the parallel resonance, and R equal 10 ohms and L equal 25 millihenry. I consider the same example as series resonance. Why I am taking the same example? To understand the difference between series and parallel. So here the formula is same for series or parallel. Resonant frequency F naught equal 1 by 25 root LC. 1 by 25 root LC. So in that you will get 100.71 Hz. But what is our requirement? Quality factor. What is the quality factor here? There omega L by R here, but R by omega L. R omega C R reverse, because current that's why reverse. So if you substitute here these values, what is R value? R value is 10 here, and 2 into 5 into F into L. Inductance value is 25 milli. Or you can use this formula also. 2 into 5 into F. Capacitance is 100 micro. Resistance value is 10 ohms. Resistance value is 10 ohm. 2 into 5 into, what is F value here? 50. 25 F means 50 and L value means 25 millihenry. And here 2 into F into, again F means 50 here. 2 into 5 into 50, 100 micro into 10. Okay. And by doing this you will get the value is 0.63. 0.63 is nothing but 1 by quality factor of series resonance. 1 by quality factor of the series resonance. Okay. So for series or parallel, look at here, series or parallel, look at here, F naught values are same. This F naught value is same, but quality factor resonance and series factor resonance is reverse. Look at here, reverse. Yeah, this is about parallel resonance. So this theory regarding the series resonance as well as the parallel resonance. Okay, simply resonance is the condition where reactance is 0, impedance equal resistance and power factor. Okay, just you once you go through it, it will be very easy. Okay, thank you.